That's exactly how she felt. I remember when Isabel was born through C-section, because Lisa likes to have the calendar planned, so we knew
No,
what
that
time
was
of
not
day.
the reason I had a C-section.
But Isabel was born, and we hadn't found out what the sex was, despite incredible number of ultrasounds, etc., given Lisa's high-risk nature. Hope, our OB, as luck would have it, appropriate name, delivered Isabel and said, "You have a beautiful baby girl." And Lisa was crying tears of joy and turned to me and said, "I love you." And I said the same, and then Isabel was cleaned up and brought to your arms, and we have a great picture of Lisa crying. Clearly you can see how happy she is.
Amazing, overwhelmed, a little scared. I felt like everything we had gone through for the last few years was just behind us.
Oh, first holding Alex, oh my gosh. We were there when she was born. She was amazing. She came out kicking and screaming, and she still does. And 3.5 years later, she's still kicking and screaming for good things, but unbelievably overwhelmed, just gaga, just words just don't, you have no words, there are no words.
It was incredible. Everything we had worked for was just right there in this little blanket. And even though it was 5 years ago, it feels like it was yesterday.
People would say to us on the journey, people who either were successful after their IVF journeys, during their IVF journeys, and then became adoptive parents, everyone would always be very encouraging and say, "Don't give up, it's worth it, don't give up, it's worth it." And there were many times when we'd be like, if I hear that one more time. But those same people were absolutely right. When we held Alex, when we knew Alex was ours, it was absolutely worth it.
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
It was totally worth it.
Oh, there's no doubt. If you could see our kids, you would know. It's absolutely.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
I remember when she was going through her test, she was only probably about, 20 minutes old, something like that. And for me, it was in the middle of the night. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, a small town in Arkansas. And I'm just sitting there looking at her and realizing this is one of the moments that you have in your life that you know your life is changing. You know, I knew that 20 minutes ago I was just the husband, just a guy, but now I'm a father. You know, so it's pretty rare when those moments happen, when you know that your life is changing right in front of you.
If I wasn't so old, I would keep doing this.
Glutton for punishment.
Yeah.